Uh,
We're starting! Welcome back to Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations, Prosecutor's Path. I'm Rob. I record. We have Lawrence. Lawrence is
the
confused.
studio, the studio's on fire.
Iffy is sleepy. And we have Alex.
Welcome back to Ace Attorney, Miles Edgeworth Investigation.
why are you redoing the intro?
Well,
Because I
welcome
wanted
back
to.
to Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations Prosecutor's Path.
Alright. Anyway.
He's Rob, he's recording.
Yeah, he is Robin, he is recording as well, yes.
I did say that right at the start.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I
don't worry
did.
about
Well, I just wanted to make sure, you know.
that. I think we need to do it one more time. Right?
How about
Just to make
no?
sure.
Right, you read this line.
I don't fucking remember.
Oh my god, Jesus. Whoa! I'm not ready, Edgeworth!
Nobody was ready for the recording session today.
I was
I
not
don't
expecting it to boom.
This does not match the tone of
I don't
everybody
even
here.
have an ergo ready. I wasn't prepared. I usually make ergo memes and I can't.
Right.
Thanks, Rob. God damn it.
Just read your fucking line.
I've quit. I quit.
I guess I get to read his line then.
No, you do not. You're banned. Nobody says lines today. Alright. Give me a second to have my brain. Like, my brain's not in recording, it's in voice acting mode yet.
It's fine, I'm not ready for the energy of the scene either.
I don't think any of us are ready for the recording in general.
I'm ready.
Oh, good for you! Oh god, well, the prisoner's body could not have been hidden inside it.
Yeah!
It seems I was able to refute Agent Lang's reasoning.
With energy that he wasn't prepared for.
Someone needs to go investigate Blaze's house right away, pal. We need to know what was inside that bag.
It was bag.
Yes, sir.
Inside another bag, inside another bag, inside another bag.
Why are we being held to this? Y'all
Because
pipe down
Ross
and
is
listen
dead.
up. Y'all just been saying whatever works best for y'all.
Ah, the noise returns. I forgot the meme. I remember like there being like a meme in like my childhood where it's just like, the noise, something stupid like that. I don't remember. Oh no, it's from a book. I remember it's from a rich, stupid, but I don't remember the entire context.
That there's the footprints of the mighty Moozilla. They ain't just some random holes dug up by that old coot.
I believe the true nature of these footprints has already been proven quite logically.
Logic schmagic, I ain't buying it. What? Say what you want, but I know what I saw, and I saw Moozilla.
If you're referring to how she saw Mozilla out the window of the Grand Tower, preposterous.
Was it Iffy that had this?
Yes.
His energy.
So we ain't having none of it.
Nah, this
That's
does not
the-
match the tone.
That statement is an insult to journalists everywhere.
Ah, that's right. Right? More of these monsters than just there's more to these there's more to them monsters than stuff. I don't know shit. I remember hearing that Sunny over there was seen with that monster earlier. I reckon the gal was that me? Yeah, that's right. I reckon that gal over there said she witnessed it herself.
Get better glasses.
My lord.
It doesn't help that we have two people in the same fucking thing that do the same fucking voice.
It is true. When these two are together, all meaningful talk grinds to a halt. Or like more meaningful brain powers grinds to a halt.
If we only
That sounds
knew
better,
just what the
isn't
monster really was, I think those two would quiet down. Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do?
I didn't hear what you said if you were.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. The monster's true identity that got skipped.
My finger is happy today.
Why is your finger so happy, man?
I don't know, it's got a twitch.
Okay. We don't have much choice. Let's see what we can do. Right, take Rob's finger to his other finger so he can trigger finger it as easily.
Isn't there something y'all ain't telling us about the monster? Nicole, ask him right now.
Please settle down. Regarding the true identity of that monster, I already know what it is.
What you say?
That's right, the video John recorded provided the hint that I needed.
What you talking about?
Miss Nichols sold Gordy. When she went to check up on John's practice, At the time, she mistook something for Gordy. The monster can be seen in this photograph.
What? Ain't that just some plain old souvenir photo? Y'all don't really think you can pull the wool over the eyes of a pro like me, do you?
What did she? I don't know what she saw, man. What could she possibly have seen? It wasn't possibly a camera frame. No, Edric, I don't have a brain right now. Stop trying to point to one. We don't have one. Naturally, Gordy's true identity.
As he cuts out, apparently. Oh, he's just gone.
What?
There you
There
go.
we
You're
go.
back. You're back.
Wait, what?
Yo, Mike
Your
just
mic just,
died.
In the middle of it.
Ugh. This is the worst start to a recording session.
It's great.
Stupid. This camera crane. I'm gonna shove it right up Lotter's ass in a second.
What?
You heard me. The video John recorded was shot from fairly high up. Like how fucking high I feel right now. A shot from this position would be impossible without a camera crane.
Hold it! Oh,
No.
wait, that's Nicole.
But there ain't no way Miss Nicole would Did she just talk about herself? Would mistake a camera for a crane recording?
No,
It's Miss Nichols.
It's because there's a lot of characters, but no, there's Nicole, and then there's Penny Nichols.
Nicole Swift, Penny Nichols, yeah.
Sure, just gone to bed.
I gave you the opportunity. I wonder about that. Miss Nichols.
No, you fucking didn't.
I said you could...
No, apparently said I'm tired, and that's like, oh, no, you're not allowed to be tired.
I later said you could go rest!
He did offer, but I was holding you to what you said earlier, which was start now.
This is a disaster.
Yeah, I did say it was a disaster, I agree.
That's a disaster.
Well, the more
think
you
you're
dwell on
petty,
it,
by
the
the
more of
way,
a disaster it'll be. Read your line.
I did read my line, and you overspoke over me when I said it.
You did not say it.
I did say it. Rob spoke over
He might have.
He didn't.
I did. Earlier, you said the prescription for your glasses didn't match your eyesight anymore, correct? Yes, lately it seems my eyesight's gotten like this. Suddenly gotten worse lately.
Either that or it's gotten better. If the prescription doesn't match, you're still gonna see wonky.
Well, in fact, I can't see this line properly. So would you say that you weren't able to see Gordy very clearly in the dark? That's right. Its silhouette, it wasn't what I could make out.
Now, if his mic dies.
Is something wrong with this
I hate today. Today's sick. Remember what Miss Nichols said? And I quote, its skin was really scaly, almost like a reptile.
Camera cranes, I got no flesh of them, let alone skin. It's just bare steel frame.
That is certainly true, at least in the case of this photo. However, last night it did have skin.
Y'all just doing whatever you want to get in the way of our big scoop, ain't you?
That was not my intention. Well, it was my intention, but
Well,
that's
it
not my
kind of
intention.
was.
But since it's come this far, it's time to put an end to your nonsense.
Once and
Can't
for
believe
all.
I can't believe Edge's about to end their whole career.
He just pulls out a gun.
I mean, I would like to pull out a gun on them right now. Have you seen how many times they fucking annoyed us in most of these cases? Gordy's skin is right before our very eyes. This is the skin of Gordy that Miss Nicole saw.
It is the
Touch.
tarp.
Touch the tarp.
Alright, so we need to film the film crewing lot for skinning an endangered species. As Miss Nichols stated in her testimony earlier, it looks like it was going to rain last night. On their parade, more like. Well, it never actually rained. John still covered the camera crane with a rainproof sheet, which, to Miss Nichols, looked like a monster's skin.
What?
She has a bear trap attached to her bag?
How, Rob,
Yeah.
it's case fucking 5. She had it in case 1.
What the hell?
She's had this
See,
this entire time.
You gotta be kidding me.
Isn't that right, John?
Man, you saw through it all. Not bad, old man. Not bad.
Bow. Unfortunately, the Gordy that Miss Nicole saw
Boomer.
was nothing more than an illusion.
Not again. Looks like my dream is shriveled up and died once again.
Mentor.
Now, can you
Merc.
please both leave?
Seems like things have finally settled down. I really thought the boy was hiding something from me. Guess I had it all wrong.
Now that we've figured out the true form of the monster, everyone seems refreshed.
Okay, hello, Chaz.
Actually, there's two people here who are totally bummed out. Alex, go.
I got it. Agent Lang.
That's supposed to Agent Wang.
The report is in, sir. We've got the results of President Huang's autopsy.
Good! Show it to me.
That's under sexual.
Contusions and bone fractures found across the body, resulting from tremendous pressure. So, this was the cause of death. In other words, he was crushed to death.
Death by snoo.
I thought as a fucker.
Yeah, you got him.
I mean,
Got him.
you see that face he's making right there?
I mean, what's the yellow liquid, bro? What's the yellow liquid
You
on his
almost
shirt?
know.
I
Things
thought
just got very kinky, that's all we can say.
I thought the meme would die once we learned the cause of death, and then I didn't realize. Hold on. No, it gets worse.
The finger may not have gone right up his ass, but something else sure did.
So, like, Lang was just like, yeah, just as I thought. But didn't he think that
Courtney pushed him off.
that Courtney pushed him off? So he wouldn't have been crushed to death.
He would have.
Muppet.
I mean,
Lang's a dumbass.
he was crushed to death by gravity and then suddenly falling down at the same time, like, you know, like Looney Tunes, where like fucking Wino Coyote's like on a platform, falls down, eventually somehow gets underneath it, lands on the ground, and fucking gets smashed by the thing on top of him.
The yellow
also
stain
falling at
on
the
his
same time.
chest is currently under investigation.
Oh my.
But it,
Can't believe
seems,
someone peed on him.
but it seems that gunpowder residue was found on his right hand.
Are you sure that's gunpowder?
Gunpowder.
Sunflower residue? I didn't know the president was into guarding.
No! You silly bitch. Gunpowder residue! Traces of it are left behind when the gun is fired.
Is that what we're calling it?
Sure! Since it has been found on his right hand, it's possible that the president fired a gun.
I can't believe the president had a gun.
I can't believe the president's neutral specialist gun.
A gun,
I can't
huh?
believe
So he
he's
did-
that American.
But none of the characters here have gun as their neutral special.
But he's from... How... hey, he's not even from America, he's from Zengfa. That's like an Asian country, I'm assuming, I don't know. It sounds like one, but I don't know. What happened to the gun laws? Anyways,
They're not here.
Unexplained gunpowder residue. I had to look over the autopsy report later, sure. Now then, Agent Lang seems to have our answer. The president did not die from falling off the roof of the Grand Tower. Rather, he died from being crushed under the Moozilla's head.
He got some head, alright.
Jesus Christ.
Can't deny it. Looks like your logic was right after all.
This means the suspicions surrounding Miss Courtney should be cleared up, right?
Yes, not only the cause of death, but the time of death proves her innocence as well. Judge Courtney met with the president 2 nights ago. Raving. However, according to the autopsy report, the time of death was around 11 PM last night. Moose's head also fell last night. It matches up perfectly.
That's a relief.
Not so fast!
Uh,
Isn't it a bit too early to be relieved?
Lang, you can't say not so fast. We've been saying that this entire case. Like,
Not so
entire
fast.
fucking session.
Not
Lang,
sure fast, America.
Not so fast, man. I said the line wrong. It is Agent Lang. It is in fact a Lang that is of an agent quality.
The president died after being crushed by the Moozilla's head. That I will admit. But the problem is, who was responsible for the falling head?
I don't know, man. It's a crazy night.
Mozilla off the top rope.
One was in here tonight raving, and it just happened to fall on.
Mozilla off the top rope.
It's Mozilla with a steel chair!
Mozilla's head fell last night, and last night the one who was at the filming lot was.
And your new WWE champion is President Huang, and in comes Mozilla with the steel chair. Overruled. What are you saying? Surely you're not implying.
That's right. You killed him, didn't you? John Marsh!
Mina!
I can't believe John Cena killed him.
That pup is hiding something. He was at the scene where the body was discovered last night. He also saw the footprints. And despite that, he claims to know absolutely nothing about the incident. Isn't that a bit too convenient?
Object. These footprint-shaped holes have not been proved to be related to the case. Just because he saw the holes doesn't mean that he's involved in the incident.
Not so fast! You sure about that? Take a look at the pup's face. He looks pretty shaken up to me.
Look at his fucking milk. His milk's fucking sweating and I don't know how. It looks like he hit the monk, but John doesn't want to talk about it.
It's really hard to represent, like, clear water on a facial sprite.
I guess, but the milk's sweating.
Because tears are usually represented as white. The same with any water on the face, really. So it can look like it's milk because it'll be represented as a white.
No, the milk carton itself was fucking sweating.
Ah, fair enough. Then that's just a stylistic choice.
Condensation.
If he doesn't feel like...
Compensation for what?
Condensation.
Oh, I thought you said compensation. I was like, excuse me?
Yeah, he gets paid in milk.
If he doesn't feel like talking, then I have an idea of my own.
It doesn't
Sorry?
feel like fucking.
I'm sorry?
Let's check the tape.
Let's check this
This is
mixtape.
not helping.
Are we just done with phrasing?
No.
Agent Lang, what is your intention?
The police have a device that lets you analyze the video footage up close and personal.
Agent Lang, you would suspect John enough to go that far.
He's using one of Gumshoe's 8 secret gadgets or whatever, secret devices.
Yep.
As long as John's lips are sealed. Sorry?
Can't believe he's about to pull the pen and zoom and enhance.
Jesus. Korsky analysis. Because maybe the only way for us to get closer to the truth. Detective Gumshoe, if I'm not mistaken, you have that device with you, correct?
Mr. Analysis is ready to go, sir.
And yes, that is what it's called, Alex.
I'm glad that
Sounds good.
if we stop 7 characters in, it just stops as Mr. Anal.
Ah, god damn it.
Now we're talking!
How much worse can this episode
Lang
get?
wants the anal?
I spoke too soon.
Not so fast. I'm into that shit.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, would you please perform the video analysis for us?
Call me Delito, delete this shit now. This episode is getting cancelled. Just, if anyone asks what happened in the last episode, we don't talk about it. He wants me to do it.
Who knows what kind of faults that Wolfman will find in it?
Isn't exactly my strong suit, but I suppose I have no choice. Are there any new clues shown on the video? Alright, I guess we'll just look at the thing on the top left.
Zoom and enhance, baby.
Zoom in on the left.
This one.
Well, I presume, I don't know. I'm just guessing.
The only relevant thing. There's the Reaver.
Yeah, we've always seen that. I don't think there's anything there. Zoom out again. What's on the far right, top right?
There's nothing on here. I should probably actually switch the screens. There we go.
What's on top right?
The top right.
Yeah, the one that's in the shadow. Can we see what's in the shadow?
Hey, Swamp!
Why does he look... Sorry, slow down a second.
He's hedging!
No, that's not the problem I
Ready
have.
for the steel chair.
No, that's not the problem I have here.
What?
We'll get into it in a second. This is...
What's
I
the
expect
matter?
it to just come up again.
I want to see too. Huh? Gah!
What's wrong? Show it to me!
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I request you submit the evidence to the court that we're not standing in.
Whoa.
Please take a look at this top right corner of the zoomed-in video.
This person is... the president!
Impossible!
Huh? No way.
Is he going to show the picture again? I need to comment on something.
It seems we finally found it at last. The evidence that points to the true killer.
This video places John at a major disadvantage.
You're wrong. That's not right. I didn't do anything about this.
That's not gonna cut it. It's clear that you and the victim were together at the same place where his body was later found. John Marsh, there's no doubt that you killed the president.
Oh.
No, this can't be. Why? Why would you... John, please don't tell me. Did you really kill the president? How the fuck would he have done that? And why? Mr. Edgeworth, is this really decisive evidence?
Mr. Prosecutor, looks like even you can't object to this. That pup said he
mad.
didn't know anything, right?
It's like us losing back in again. It looked like he was naked from behind. It didn't look like he was wearing clothes.
It looked like he
easy to
wasn't
see his
wearing
muscles.
clothes.
Like-
Very skin-tight clothing.
Yeah, he was very skin tight, or he wasn't wearing any clothes.
My guy was out in the middle of the night in a fucking gimp suit.
If anything, I think President Hawaii is the one who has to answer more questions here if he was alive.
And yet the president's right here in the video.
Like, why is he behind? Oh Jesus, John, what are you hiding?
John, please tell us the truth.
The truth is, it's all my fault.
John Marsh, what did you do?
Sorry, car. But Mozilla's head falling was all my fault.
I can't believe the car was your fault.
That car is invited. It's on the screen. I was setting up the equipment on the roof. I used the heater. Then I went down to practice, but I forgot to turn it off. And my mom told me, so I left to film. I came back
just
to the
fucking-
lot.
Did you use instant transmission?
I'm a fucking wizard, Harry. I read
Is that
that
a
line.
line?
Lars talked over it, so.
Yeah, I know. Tends to do that. Mozilla's head that was on the roof had fallen.
He looks less muscular in his picture.
And next to it was the president lying dead on the ground.
Death by Moose New?
Death by Moo Moo.
You brought it
Guess
back.
I-
You brought it back, and now you shall reap the consequences. Reap what you sow.
This episode sucks.
How can that be?
I see. There are indeed traces that something had caught fire on the rooftop.
It's just a small fire, so I was able to put it out by myself, but
Somebody does
So-
not know fire safety.
The president's death was John's fault?
But wouldn't that make this an accident, sir?
And what did you do with the fallen head?
I got it apart, brought the pieces up to the roof, and put it back together.
Not so fast! So, you put out the fire and even put the fallen head back on the roof. Which means you are hiding evidence. We can't be having that, you naughty little pup.
Oh, put a sock in it.
I didn't do it on purpose. I really did just forget to turn off the...
The heater.
I know another thing was freezing for me.
Uh, when the legs broke, the stand would have tilted. If Mozilla's head was on top of the stand,
It would have fallen off, so the head fell down because of the fire.
yes, and if that's the case, I also have a pretty idea what caused the fire. There's a flammable can next to the heater. It seems someone is lacking in safety awareness.
Not so fast!
That's
was
not
it
wrong,
really
man.
just an accident?
You're an
The
accident.
truth, then what was the president doing here?
Oh, wait, that's actually more worse than I thought.
I don't know. There was no one else around when I was here. There.
You expect me to believe that? The president wouldn't have just come to a place like this without a reason, you know.
I don't know, he felt like he was fucking on a bender. He had, like, he was drunk. I don't know.
He was completely naked, according to Lawrence. So.
Yeah, he was completely naked. Behind, like, where a child was sitting, mind you. No, you're getting to whatever that is. He's, like, walking over to a random spot. And then he somehow gets crushed and just ends up in the most weirdest position of all time.
Must have been a sick ass bender if he was in the middle of the
It was easier
park
tonight.
naked.
He was in his eye raging, man.
Uh,
Indeed, the president's resident president. Yeah, the president's resident, yes. I'm pretty sure he has a lot of residents in this country. Indeed, the president's reason for coming here is still a huge mystery. 2 nights ago, he met with Judge Courtney on the roof of the Grand Town. And last night, he was here at the film lot. Did he
Raving.
meet with John? He was also here raving. It never shows that image again, does it?
Apparently not.
I'll have to listen to John's testimony very carefully.
Alright, shit.
After that, he went down. He got creamed.
Yeah, don't.
It's fucking South Park.
Yeah, no, but not in this context. We're not talking shit with some.
How much worse can this episode get?
Much worse.
I know. What was the state of the body?
I didn't get a good look. Because it was dark. And I'm scared of the dark.
He's suddenly become as quiet as a mouse.
Yes, John doesn't really want to remember anything about the body.
Is that the only reason why he's gone so quiet? Should I Yes. Always.
Yes.
You didn't get a good look. Then how do you know he was dead?
That's well, but yes.
He's clearly shaken. He must be hiding something. Wouldn't you normally call for help if you hear someone collapse on the ground? How, you did nothing of the sort.
But he was already dead.
Is that so? You seem quite certain the president was already dead. Now, is there a reason for that, I wonder?
That guy was collapsed on the ground and right next to him was the fallen monster's head. I'm not stupid. It wasn't hard to imagine what happened.
You can imagine whatever you want, and I don't care. There was no way for you to know that he was dead. You actually checked to make sure the president was dead, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. I was scared. I got up close to the body and checked to see if he was breathing.
I thought as much. However, why would he hide that? There must be a reason. Please tell me the state of the body at the time.
At first, I didn't know he was dead. I would have realized sooner if there had been any blood. There wasn't a single drop, and his clothes were completely gone. Either way, he wasn't breathing.
His clothes were completely gone.
That's how I knew he was already dead.
Yes, so he was out. Would you please append those statements to your testimony? Well, that's obviously what the problem is here.
There was no blood and his clothes were spotless.
But what about the piss stain?
What about the piss stain?
What about the piss? What about the clothes, actually?
Yeah, where did the clothes come from?
His clothes were spotless.
That isn't what he said. He said the clothes were gone.
Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with it, Boomer?
Got a problem with your hearing? John, is it painfully obvious that you're trying to hide something from me? And I hate it.
What are you going on about? I'm not hiding anything from you.
You're hiding something about this yellow stain on the president's clothes, correct? My dude, that's way too much milk. Why should you leave it entirely out of your testimony? The fact you made no mention of it only serves to cast more suspicion upon yourself.
That's because,
I hope you have a convincing explanation.
Overruled.
What?
I like how you all said that.
What do you want,
I didn't say
Courtney?
anything.
I'm trying to save your son and you're interrupting once again.
Both Lawrence and Alex said what at the same time.
I've had enough of this person. I've had enough of everybody in this scene.
Alright, bitch. Hey, bitch. What's the fuck's wrong? Come on.
Allow me to explain. Next time on Miles Edgeworth Investigations, Prosecutor's Path.
The only thing you need to
We'll see
explain
you
is how
around.
you've not fucking died yet. From how much you...
See you around.